Good morning. How's everybody doing? Let's get it. Let's get it this morning. All right, guys. Yeah, so we can kind of see what's going on right now. So I will say this. Always be careful. All right. In the market, when the market's being overly presumptuous, that's obviously not a word. Presumptuous, be cautious, right? Be cautious, especially when you're running into things like what we have going on currently. So you're probably like, why would the market pull back right now? What are these lines you have on your chart right now? So basically, what I have on my chart right at the moment is kind of my ideas slash thoughts of where the market's going. Obviously, a little bit off here. I thought they would stop out right here before the OB, but it looks like they ran up and hit the resistance. Oh, not really OB, but resistance up here at the top. Was the swing high OB at one point, but now that's kind of changed since the new structure. So we got the high resistance. We came up, hit the high resistance, retested the high, and rejecting now. So this is an area of caution, I would say. What we'd like to see ideally, guys, and this is just so you guys know, this video is for you guys in the group in the Discord. I'll be making a separate one for my channel, but I'm giving you guys a little more detail in here. We'd like to see, price come back to this bottom of this current OB right here, right? This is a strong area of interest, we'll say, even, right? Because we keep seeing price hover and revolve around the center zone. So it's a really strong position to be taking, really strong area to be looking at. With that being said, like this is kind of like your pivot or your POC, right? Your point of control zone right here. So we're kind of watching this point of control. I want to kind of take a look at what we have going on here because some structure has been broken, and this is something to really keep an eye on. And I'm going to kind of show you that structure here. I think ultimately the market is looking to go deeper. I think CPI today will come out hot, showing that inflation's still going up. I know people were praising last month, though, inflation's going down. No, I think inflation's going up this month. All right, so we'll discuss that. We'll look at some different price angles and stuff like that on different charts, but we want to understand the move and kind of what's going on here. So we'd like to remain above this zone right here, right around the 20K zone. We want to stay above 20,000, guys. 100% want to stay above 20,000. The big thing that I'm looking at is the structure is moved from a build long structure, this up move right here for the market, into a what is now downtrend. We're getting this rejection underneath the support, the angled support, obviously. And I want to point out a couple other things here. So we went from moving up, right? So up into here. We'll just do a delete real quick, and we'll come back to this in a minute. So we went to a higher, right? Into a higher, into another higher, right? If you look over to the right, we've actually broken structure. So be cautious right now. And you're probably like, what do you mean broken structure? So we can expand this out so it's a little easier to see here. So price action has actually fallen below the right side price action. Even if we were to pull this over to the left side, even if we were to pull this over to the left side, we're still under previous price action, which means structure went from building long to what I feel is starting to move into a build short structure. Doesn't mean we can't get a hefty bounce to the upside before we see that downside. But again, I like the mood to stay in this continual uptrend. Uptrend broke, and now we're looking at, just breaking that final uptrend over here to the left. And I think that's what ends up happening in the end. But I think my structure that I had here previously, right before I just deleted all that, kind of holds true here. And we end up kind of bouncing around, flinging up, and then tanking ultimately, right? Now, I would not be playing ETH. I know people keep talking about the ETH, the merge, yada 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 yada. Look, guys, be careful with ETH. Okay, ETH is it's a dangerous one to be looking to get into right now. We did have a nice build long structure here. One thing you'll notice here, though, with ETH is following a trend. ETH is following what I would consider a bullish trend. And if you look here, this completely makes sense, guys. Look at this. Okay, we're going to move into something like that. We're going to readjust that. Look at this. So we hit the rejection zone The same as we did over here on the left. Over here, price came back. It's following the trend. This is a bullish trend. This is a bullish trend. But under current market conditions, I don't think that this trend will hold true. So I think what's going to happen is we got the rejection here, and they're going for the move higher, right? So possibly all the way up to like 22.74. Ultimately, they're falling back right now. But, you know, typically when they move higher, they're going to move a lot lower. So ETH is a dangerous one to be playing with right now. It's not worth the upside to downside. Like, it's not worth the hassle. Just stick with the basics, guys. Stop gambling with these alts. Just stop. Okay? I know you guys want to make money, but just look, when you start making money on BTC on a regular basis and you're making positive returns, then start looking at alts, okay? You're still learning. Understand that. You're still learning. So if you're still learning, it's not a good time to be sitting there taking chances and gambling. That's what you're doing. You're gambling. If you're coming to me and say, hey, what do you think about ETH? What do you think about ADA? What do you think about this? What do you think about that? Matt, if you're not making a long-term purchase, if you're trading and you're asking me about an alt, you need to do, you know, a little more due diligence on your side, because you're wasting money. You're spending money in areas on gambling. All right. If you're gonna gamble, you have better odds at the casino than you do in the crypto space. Believe me. With that being said, you know, like this is just my thoughts. I'd like to hold remain above here. Now, what happens in option B if they don't remain above? Well, if they don't remain above, they're going to revisit the lows, right? So we got the move into the move into the move into the move. If they don't hold this zone, we're coming all the way back down here and probably forming a lower low and hitting this bottom, guys. Okay. Now, does it stop here? It may not. We could end up seeing it break that bottom and hit this low deep, right? Hit this low deep. This could be the final move down right here. But again, if we do that, that for me is a build short structure. And we like build short structures, right? We like build short structures. One thing we'll notice here, just like every other thing out there right now, stocks, everything, we've got this continual, okay? Continual broadening wedge. All right. So rejection here, a break here could result in a pretty deep move. Right. So we want to be careful messing with these broadening wedges and understand the move overall. You know, we got a broadening here. We got to broaden the S&P. Look, I can't make the S&P. I can't make this stuff up, guys. I cannot make this stuff up. Look, great rejection. They'll probably run it back up one more time and then come back down. Like, tech stocks are going to, yeah, I would be extremely careful. You know, I'm just giving you guys a generalization. This is a group specific video. I'm giving you guys the realistic scenario. I'm going to do another video on my YouTube today, so keep an eye out for that. If you guys want to, you know, some more info, I'll be covering more charts and stuff like that. But I just want to get this out quickly. I know a lot of people are looking at the market. They're panicking. Some people took the buys. Some people took the sells. Don't buy the highs, guys. Look, when I tell you guys to buy, you guys don't want to buy. When I tell you guys to sell, you don't want to sell. And that's not financial advice. It's not me telling you, hey, you need to buy here. You need to sell here. I'm telling you, hey, this is the low. This is the high, right? And I've been very due diligent about giving you guys correct information and not just assuming, not giving hoping, but giving realism. And remember, if you guys look at this chart, go back to the Discord, guys. Look, go back to the Discord and look at the chart I posted right here. Look, sorry, there's a lot of Discords that I'm a part of, but we're just going to cover this. Look right here, 9/11/2022. What do I show you right here? I told you guys to get out right here around 22. Basically, right? I tell you there's going to be a pullback. Granted, it went a little bit higher, but a little bit higher doesn't matter. We know it's coming back, right? I told you guys to buy into the back move. I didn't tell you guys to buy up here. So if you bought up here, which means if you bought ETH, if you bought ADA, if you bought SOL, if you bought any of that stuff, when BTC was here, you bought the high, okay? We got to stop that. We got to get out of that mentality. You buy down here. I told you guys down here, trend reversal. What happened? Boom. Price went up. Price came back. Pay attention to the moves, guys, okay? I know it can be difficult. I know it can be hard. I know things are, the space can get very confusing, but listen to the words I give you, okay? Because I try to give you guys words of wisdom. I try to give you guys the positive move. I try to give you guys everything that you need to know to be able to make the next move, okay? Just be careful buying it now. I'd let this kind of play out, let this cool down. I think we're going to see this kind of volatility moving all the way into the FOMC, which is all the way over here. It's a ways away, guys. They're on the 20, they're on the end of the month. September can get really nasty. We could technically see this thing just start moving this direction altogether, right? So don't expect this W to necessarily have to play out, as right now the move is, it went from basically in this uptrend to now what? Lower highs, guys. Lower highs, and look, lower lows. Don't get played in the market, okay? That's a lower low and a lower high. That's a double whammy. So this thing could end up not following through with the W formation I'm thinking here, and could end up just falling out. So be careful. Be cautious. Understand the move. Don't go gambling. Don't waste money, okay? Throwing out huge amounts of money so you can make a small return is not worth it. Not worth it, okay? Patience is key. We're looking for the next big move down so we can catch the next big move up. Just like we're looking for the next big move up so we can catch the next big move down. We need the move to move out of the middle, because if you're looking at this from a broadening wedge standpoint, where are we at currently? Are we at the high or are we at the low? We're at the middle. Stop playing with your money, okay? Wait for the move or the move. That's what I wait for. I don't play here. It's going to be like this all the way in the middle. Look how much it hovers around the middle, and then it eventually makes the move, or it eventually makes what? The move. So you can't play in the zone. This is a no play zone. And if you look here, look at this. What do you see right there? What do you see? I was just looking at this while we're sitting talking about it. What do you see right there? Boom, boom, boom. Perfect rejection. If that's the case, we're going down from here. All right. Just letting you guys know. Quick heads up. I hope this helps you guys out on this amazing Tuesday. I know I just said I would get this out earlier. I apologize for not getting this out earlier, but you're getting the alpha now before you get wrecked worse if you are in a worse situation. All right. Until next time, guys, I'll chat with you later. We're going to try and get a schedule together. I'm going to set something up today. I'll throw that out for you guys in the group. Hope you all have a blessed day. Till next time. I'll see you later.